Minot, and we're going by, there's our old house right there. 715th Street North. Thanks, Mark. Got enough.
Got it good enough?
Unless you want to go down 15th Street. Yeah, thanks. Okay, and of course Myries lived right there. There's our house, and it was fairly new when we moved in. It was a prefab, like and that was a single car garage. Alright, I got enough. But those same steps were there and same railings. They've made that into a double car garage now. But that was our house. Alright, thanks, Mark. And then Jimmy Besrud lived right here, in this house right here. That looks pretty good. That house was built by his grandfather. And right here was a veterans hospital. Big, huge structure. But they've torn it down. These buildings were still there, and this was my paper route. I delivered papers. This is where the doctors lived. Alright, enough of that. It says record.
Okay.
You're recording?
Yep.
Well, come on. You can get us. Anyway, you don't mind standing out in the rain?
He's under that hood. There's that one extension.
Oh, okay. We're just taking a little break. Smoke break. I got a movie of, it's silent, from back in 1980. I got Elaine on there too. Just short, but we were at a picnic. I figured out you were about 53 or something, or 55, and there Mark was. Hi, Bill. You're smoking. You look good.
Something remarkable about that?
No, but it was just, it was a nice little movie. I'll show you sometime. All right. Kathleen's sitting in the van. We're all going to go out for a little tour of Minot. It's rainy weather, so.
Thank God, what a beautiful rain. Gosh. Look at that. Really, just perfect. First rain we've had in months.
That's good. Yeah. All right. Thanks. Okay, this is the apartment where Estelle Purdy died. She caught it TB from some old railroaders that they had a rooming house. Is that correct, Paul?
Yeah, as I understand.
All right, and what were you going to say, Mark?
Well, in any event, when she died, old Ma Purdy, her mother, my grandmother, our grandmother, of the old school, according to what I heard, she was only 18 or 19, this girl, Estelle, when she died. And she was beautiful. And old Ma Purdy would not allow any undertaker to prepare the body.
Do you remember the quote she had?
I don't know if I...
The quote was...
No man will look at the...
No man has ever looked upon her, and no man ever will.
Yeah.
And how old was she? She was 18?
18 or 19, way back about 1912.
So no man had ever,
So she and, I assume, some of her friends or something prepared to wash the body.
Wash the body and everything. And Mark, while we're on video, your birthday's coming up, and you're going to be how old?
81.
81 years old. And Paul, you just had a birthday?
I just turned 74 on Freudian slip. In April 7th, and Mark's is June 20th, so is Kathleen.
And Kathleen, hold it, Kathleen, you're how old? 67?
She's kind of dozing, so don't bother. She's going to be,
let's see, 41.
She'd be 61.
Sal, she was born in 41. How old are you, Kathleen?
Oh.
I'm 66. I'm going to be 67 in June.
Okay.
67.
I was thinking of,
okay.
I was thinking of,
and,
Mark, don't send me any money for my birthday, just a card.
Don't tell anybody what?
Don't send me any money for her. Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, Mark is Kathleen's godfather. And, Will, you're how old?
21.
21. It just turned in November, and Bill is 58 in February.
When were you 21?
November 21st.
Same date as Nanny.
Okay, when I was I was married September 2nd, 1948. I was only 3 months past my 21st.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to hold off a little bit.
I think it was better with the young marriages.
Say, Phil, I got a question to ask you. Where was John Joseph Purdy born? And
Sutton, Massachusetts.
he was born there.
Born there and raised there.
And his dad, I think, came from Northern Ireland, didn't he?
I don't know where in Ireland. Both his mom and dad came from Ireland. I haven't done that research.
Ma Purdy came from County Mayo, I know, at about age 3.
Okay, thank you. Okay, and what street is this? This is
4th Avenue.
4th Avenue, and we're approaching... Oh, wait, first, my mom and dad's first house. This was the bridge that Mark went over every day to work, and then when my dad worked on the other side of that bridge, it's still standing, they walk bridge. And it's one of the reasons that Mom and Dad bought their first house right here so he could walk to work. The roundhouse was right on the other side. And this is Mom and Dad's house right here. That was their first house.
I'm going to show you another place where you're...
Slow down now. I want to take a picture.
Hey, I just don't want to get rear-ended.
All right. Okay. I got enough. That was their first house, and my dad, I know, used to do work on the car right in that driveway. All right.
I'm going to show you. Didn't they, Mark?
They did.
Well, my parents had an apartment there when they were first married? Okay. All righty. Thank you, Paul.
Want to open your door?
No, I don't have to. It looks really good.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, this is the back of the house. We're good here, Paul. You can go.
All right.
This garage wasn't here, and the addition on the house, which I'll go over. And the chandelier from this house, Mark arranged, and Paul and Mark brought down to me the chandelier that was hanging in that house hangs in my bedroom. Right to this day.
It was in the living room at our house.
619.
I'll read through that. You're right.
Yeah, that was. Boy, that blows my mind when I see that, Bill.
And there's no, that's not Diane's house.
I'll show you. That's down the next.
We can go past that on the way.
Okay, and here is 619. This is where everybody was raised. Hold it just a minute now. Let's tell some stories here.
Are you going to try it? Yeah. Wait a minute.
This rock, I know that your dad had contracted some Swedes to put in this rock retaining wall. I know that much. And
I remember when it was done.
you remember when it was done. You got to talk louder or it won't come up.
I said I remember when it was done.
Right. That was Mark speaking. And
the rock over there on that side, I called it the beautiful rock.
Really?
Still there. I was, the appearance was smooth, and I called it the beautiful rock.
okay.
Wow.
But anyway, it's still there. It's not. They're not cracked. It's the best retaining wall that ever was invented because it's sloped and it's just field rock. And Mark and Edna bought that house, I believe, for $1,200. I could be wrong on that. It was brand new.
I think he got partly, at least, a loan from my mother's father, Matt LaFleur.
Well, and the other story is he went up to Crosby and saved $1,000. And
I don't know, but I think that he got some money from my grandfather.
well,
I think you're right.
That's what my mother told me.
Well, you'd know. That's right. But come on, Bill.
that could be. Well, he worked and he saved $1,000, which was one hell of a lot of money. They might have paid $1,500 for it. I can't remember. But at any rate, he needed the money to buy the house, but he had borrowed that $1,000 to Knapp LaFleur, his father-in-law. And Knapp LaFleur had used that to start his partially to start his hardware business in the building that we'll go by later, where Paul is, and had his practice. And he couldn't get the money.